Alright, well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of attempt number 5, I think, of Darkest Dungeon. Now, we succeeded with attempt number 4. We beat the game. But I skipped over so much of the content that I wanted to replay it and try to explore that content, and today we're going to be doing just that. We're going to be delving into the farmstead and the courtyard to see what threats and rewards await us.
When the sun shone, and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Where's the sanguine vinters? Yeah, I might want that to help keep heroes alive soon. Okay, well, we just got the upgrade for experienced recruits in the wagon. We're definitely going to want to make use of that. Took us 15 weeks. And we just bought some powerful trinkets. Very powerful trinkets in the form of the Demon's Cauldron and the Gunslinger's Buckle. Damn straight. Okay. We're definitely gonna need a heal bot Vestal. And I could do a slot 2 healbot Vestal with the Profane Scroll, which I bought from the Trinket Wagon, as well as Junia's Head, which I was fortunate enough to loot. Probably gonna need a Jester too, on top of that. Okay, well, what happens now, huh? I could try to kill the Siren and get that rat carcass. I feel like it's important for me to be able to protect certain heroes. We're gonna need quite a lot of sustain when we do that. Activate 3 thronging hives. The moment we go there, we start seeing Crimson Curse in our party, so. Let's see here. Debuff of 40, debuff of 30. We need to make sure that the Antiquarian has the lowest debuff resist of every other party member. It's gonna be safest that way. As far as heals go, I'm kind of leaning toward a Vestal. We have enough damage among these 3, I think, to wrap up the battle. Especially if we use Duelist's Advance. So maybe a backline Vestal would do. Her debuff resist isn't low enough to reliably utilize her. I might have to do a frontline Crusader. Because it looks like I'm gonna have to do a frontline Vestal. But she doesn't have the group heal. Okay, we can try this party. I don't much like the quality of the heals in the group, but there's not much we can do about it. Unless we were willing to take her as an exclusive backline Vestal. I'm gonna get chat ready, and then we'll hop in. Hello, Aussie. Welcome, buddy. With the negative traits, if it has a box next to it. Okay, so you mean this one, right? So looking at this, that skull does mean that it's locked in. But you can still remove it, it's just it costs significantly more to remove a locked-in perk. So it's still removable, but harder to remove, more expensive. And every time you go into a dungeon with a hero, they have a chance for one of their quirks to lock in. However, positives, that doesn't apply. So you're never going to have a positive quirk lock in unless you deliberately lock it in at the sanitarium. Okay, let's give him the Highwayman's buckle. Less damage and crit for melee skills. Yeah, we can honestly just do a shooter version of him. The Antiquarian is simple. She's going to be the surprise and scouting character. Stunbot Vestal. And probably just pure bonk Crusader. However, I might want to unlock his stress heal. He has luminous and natural. That's 6 speed if I don't give him any trinkets. That's tempting, actually. Okay, well, we'll unlock some abilities. Luminous does make us kind of want him more. So 5 speed and 4 accuracy. I could give him this instead. Oh, but that lowers his debuff resist. Yeah, we can't use those on anybody. We gotta make sure everybody's debuff resist remains above 30, with her being the exception. Fair enough. She's got 30 dodge. Daredevil, eh? Okay, so that's only if she's in trouble. Now, this party's pretty slow. Pretty slow. We'll have to rely on the fact that we have stress heals now. I'll get rid of Lance and keep Stunning Blow, because we won't be surprised as long as we have the Book of Intuition. Yeah. What if I could Holy Lance with him? Yeah, it looks like I probably could. Give him Holy Lance. He opens with it. They swap places. He wouldn't be able to shoot unless he used point blank shot, but we have him doing more backline damage too. I think it might work. I think so. Or I could just do first turn Vestal for the first turn, and then she gets moved back. But I have to make sure that the Highwayman is faster than the Crusader so that they swap positions. There has to be a very specific speed order here. Alright, safer if we do it this way. Not very safe at all, but safer. Okay, medium cove, 35% scouting chance. That's everything that we need. Let's hop in. I'll take just one extra medicinal herb. We might want to use those medicinal herbs to both remove negative quirks. You know what? Yeah, 2 extra. And remove debuffs from our characters in a pinch. And everybody's getting moved forward. I have to remember that. That way it wouldn't matter which one of them went first, it would just always work. Okay, yeah, that might do. Food, shovels, torches, keys.
My lofty position wasn't always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation. Faithful as the tide, one precocious village waif made it her hobby to shadow my every errand. It was charming then, troublesome later.
It is going well, Aussie. I'm a little bit underslept. Zuzi and I woke up at like 20 after 5.
Unfortunate little waif.
She had to go to town, so I saw her off. Hot to trot, lurker. Let's try to... Oh, shit. The Red Plague. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Yeah, it's a gamble when you interact with those. You never really know if you're gonna get a positive quirk or a negative one. Or disease.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Here we go. We're gonna try to stop him from guarding anybody. Our party is slow. That's the main thing working against it right now. Very slow.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We'll have to hope our ability to control the outcome is better.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. We do have a lot of sustain in this party,
The promise of safety.
but we can't handle that much burst damage is the problem. We are vulnerable. That's a lot of bleed. Yeah, we moved her back on purpose. Now we can do this.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
That's a nasty bleed.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
We'll debuff his accuracy. Every time we succeed, it's a 10% reduced chance for him to land his hit. Very powerful. Okay, good. Ah, another fucking bleed. That's nasty, dude. Jesus. Yeah, every single bleed he got stuck to him because of the red plague. He has no bleed resist, which is honestly really dangerous.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hunger check. I'll try to keep him up here. Point blank shot might make things go by a lot faster. Okay.
Masterfully executed.
This guy's dangerous, but we're gonna be point blank shotting him pretty soon.
Their
Nice.
formation is broken. Maintain
Bang.
the offensive.
Finished.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. It is a very slow party, so it's a damn good thing that our sustain is as good as it is. Evo, welcome, buddy. It's wonderful to see you. The Stoat should have an attack. Yeah, I'm doing good, Evo. I'm doing all right for now. And I don't like to have noise canceling headphones either, just because like I like to hear things that are going on sometimes, like in the apartment, or if Zuzi calls me on the phone or whatever, you know? All right, we could finish this now. Lights out.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
I think that'll do. Let's move on. Default party order. But I liked having him up here to use point blank shot. I think we'll do that more.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Maybe I should just rush the boss, eh? And then maybe we'll see what else we can do after? I don't know. It depends. Sack is empty. Here we go. A group of groupers. Holy shit. I need light. Otherwise, their crit chance is slightly higher. Yeah.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, beautiful mileage out of the group heal.
A decisive pummeling.
Bang.
A momentary abatement.
Nice. I am thinking about getting like a blue Yeti soon, though. Evo, I think that would be nice. Yeah, I've been strongly considering getting like a wall-mounted blue Yeti mic or something. We're gonna keep on going for that stress heal. Make sure everybody's fully healed.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, being able to use point blank shot right after I use riposte, it does help here. It does. We could camp right here. We surprised the enemy, which is terrific. That's a major advantage. Let's stun the guard. We don't want him to protect anybody else in the back line. Okay, hopefully this jellyfish attacks one of us. Well, shit, now that he's healed, we probably won't get the killing blow. Alright, fair enough. Here we go. Beautiful, we dodged it. Nice. We didn't get the stress because we killed him. If you manage to kill them, you actually stop it from happening. All right, point blank shot. Their stunner is gone. We gotta stun this guy. Very nice. Yeah, we gotta be really careful with Dismas's susceptibility to bleed. Getting that red plague on him was not good. Got it.
The darkness
We'll
holds
camp
much
now.
worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
We got a scout. Beautiful. Double scout. Alright, lights out.
Circle in the dark.
We can do a normal one.
The battle may yet be won.
Bandit sense. Trinket scrounge. Don't want it. Okay. Clean guns. Okay. We'll give that to him. Buff his resistances. Onward.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I still don't think I'm comfortable taking on Shamblers. In the future, when we have more upgraded units, it may be safer to do so. Nice. Game is rad, Jules. Damn straight. Thank you very much, Evo. Honestly, buddy, you have helped so much with the channel over the course of your time here. I hope you know that I don't take it for granted. I deeply appreciate everything you've given. Blue Yeti is probably over. It's the standard, right? It's, if you're a streamer, you just get it, right? Everybody and their mother has a Blue Yeti if they're live streaming. Is it overrated? Probably. Overpriced? Maybe. But I think that you remember when I bought the new headset and it didn't work because there was like an audio distortion. I feel like a Blue Yeti would be a safe alternative where I know it would have quality audio and I wouldn't have to worry about any anomalies or like inconsistencies with the quality control, right? Got it. We're doing great for stress and health. We're not really losing control of the situation at all.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
A double scout. Good. All right. I definitely want those crests. I could theoretically get rid of that 4 food. I think it's safe to do so now. And the Highwayman is honestly a pretty badass character, yeah. All right, use the shovel. Another double scout. Okay. We have a huge chance to surprise the enemy. All of the enemies up ahead. So, yeah, move him up. That way we can point blank shot after we riposte for massive damage.
fatality.
Okay, he got a crit
clarified
on
in a
us.
single strike.
But I finished him off, so at the very least. Oh shit. I didn't get to point blank shot him because he point blank shotted me. Let's give him a heal. Nice. We can riposte and lance this guy, so we'll just let him shoot.
Weakened.
He's dead next time he fires. Okay. Rip. Got it.
A momentary abatement. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay. Curio outside the room. I could go in that room. Last light after the fight. And where does that leave us for torches? 4 to activate. Walk to the room. You know what? We'll just loot this now.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
All right, we got 2 guys in the front who cause bleeds. Shit, we really needed that hit. Okay. Yeah, this could be rough. At least we landed both of those. This guy, I'm definitely gonna get a lot of bleeds, so I have to try to deal with that. All right, that's acceptable. This guy could have caused a bleed on us. Thankfully, he didn't even attack at all. Let's point blank shot. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Got him. And now this guy's out of harm's way. He can't be bled anymore. Okay. This guy's guarded for one more turn.
Quickly
Ow.
the tide turns.
Holy shit.
Annihilated.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Now he's guarded again. That sucks, dude. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna need to perform a stun with the Vestal ASAP. Let's use Protect Me on the Highwayman, and then maybe we can activate his Riposte and kill this occultist with it. Shit. This battle's not going our way, is it? Oh, and then he resists the stun. Alright. Let's just try to kill this guy then.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Yeah, that bleed damage is really ramping up. I don't like this. I knew it was coming too, like you can kind of see it coming. Alright, took him out. Jesus. We're getting bled out.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright. The bleed won't stick because we killed him before it could. And I can cure somebody's bleed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That's our last shovel. Hopefully we don't need any more.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Hunger check. Reorder the party. Alright. Holy shit. She's gonna need a greater heal than 2. She's protected though. Nobody can attack her.
The blood quickens.
Let's move him forward so she can start doing her best work. Okay. We definitely have to try to have everybody in a better condition before that boss fight starts. Stress and health. Hopefully we can manage. Nice. Oh, we needed that. A high roll group heal. Damn straight. Beautiful. Health-wise, we're good. We recovered from the disasters before. The Houndmaster is one of my favorite classes. In fact, my favorite duo in the game is Houndmaster and Occultist, for many reasons. Yeah, Occultist in the front, Houndmaster in the back.
foes may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Okay. Reorder the party. Nice. She dodged the trap. Yeah, I can't really search that. Okay, the boss is right on the other side of this door. So this is it. Oh, I definitely can't use riposte. It's not safe. So everybody's gonna get moved forward also. She doesn't have Mace Bash. I have to move her back so she can do something. And then him in front. Yeah, because the Antiquarian's gonna get taken, so everybody's gonna move forward. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, but this is what we're trying. Hello, Mike. Welcome, buddy. How are you?
The have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
$17.5. Larger crit chance if I shoot. I guess the Vestal is just gonna stun bot, huh? Or I could use Illumination. Try to debuff her. Reduce her dodge. I might want to use riposte. It's risky, but I might want to. Nice. She doesn't get to move. But, yeah. I might end up damaging the Antiquarian with riposte. I can't risk it. Okay. Nice. Let's heal everybody. That's right, take her. Nice, she resisted it. Coming in clutch. This is a long fight. Normally it's much faster if you have damage over time effects like bleed and blight, but we don't. Nice, buddy. 2 resists. Hopefully we get a couple of really awesome, like, lucky critical hits. Got the stun. She loses 1 of her turns next turn.
A momentary abatement.
Man, we got so lucky. She has a 70% chance of succeeding whenever she tries to take control of one of your guys. So we just got a 30% roll 3 times in a row. Nice. She might stun one of us or heal her. Illumination, okay. Debuff the dodge. Not bad. Jesus, double devour. Yeah, this guy's bleed resist is a fragile point. Alright. Debuff dodge is not the worst thing that could have been done. We're almost victorious here. We've almost beaten it. Nice.
Seafaring trade, the lifeblood of any port.
Okay.
Can resume again now that the routes are safe.
Let's go. We got that rat carcass for the Crimson Court.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Nothing special in the wagon. Either wagon. Alright, let's check our heroes. I might want to lock in hard noggin on him. Dark Temptation. We definitely have to at least treat the Red Plague first. Having on guard can be really good on a bounty hunter. He can first turn stun. It's a tempting prospect. Alright, well, you know what? I think I'll at least just remove the egomania. I'll hold off. We shouldn't needlessly spend cash if we don't have to, but I need to find a suitable jester. Hard-skinned and infirm. He would do.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
All right. Caregivers Convention is now available. If I get that, I can treat heroes for free. It's substantial. A lot of value in there. I don't quite feel ready for the courtyard of the farmstead yet. But we're close. I just need level 2 heroes. Maybe like a level 2 Jester, level 2 Vestal, and then a couple of frontliners. We already have this guy who I think would be perfect. Yeah, good party is Jester, Vestal, Shieldbreaker, and Leper apparently. But instead of the Leper, I could go with like a Bounty Hunter, you know? Maybe even just a dedicated self-healing stunner. But the Leper is pretty damn useful. Pretty sure the revenge buffs last for the entire dungeon. Alright, well, either way, we definitely want Caregivers Convention. It's a free treatment. I could lock in Hard Noggin with no cost to me. And I should treat her stress. And if we're going to weld, I could certainly take this Jester. So is Bloodthirsty okay in weld? It is, technically, so she's an option. This Vestal is kind of confused. She doesn't know if she wants to be a front line or a back line. She's got strange abilities. This one could serve as a front line, but without Mace Bash. Pretty much Hand of Light would be my only attack. Which works, more or less. Ashen and Infirm. Good for her survivability and speed. Not good for her accuracy. Bloody Dice and Accuracy Trinket for the Jester, that's easy. And then in the back here, we're gonna need these books. Certainly gonna need those books. So we have 3 fast party members and 1 who kind of lags behind. But she can clear mark targets, de-stun our allies. Mark. Can't believe we still don't have a serviceable Plague Doctor, man. This sucks. What, I don't know what it is with Plague Doctors. They seem to be the least common hero in the wagon. If I give her any trinkets, then she loses a bunch of buffs. Like a bunch. Her speed goes down, her health goes down, her healing received also. But you know what? If I open with Battle Ballad, it won't matter as much. She can't heal from the front, though. Fear of Beasts. She can heal and stun from the front. This one can't heal from the front. I guess we won't take this one. We'll have to take the one who has half stress already. But we'll give her the Profane... Junia's Head. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll open with Battle Ballad, with the Jester, buffing everybody's accuracy. And I'm thinking the Shield Breaker will need some trinkets in that case. Although she is faster on the first turn if I don't. But if she misses, it's pointless anyway. Alright. Let's give her the focus ring and the surgical gloves. Or this. Major boosted accuracy. She won't miss. no matter what. Everybody will gain 2 speed after his battle ballad, with some accuracy on top of that, so we could give her a damage trinket instead if we had one. Yeah, this party's kind of flimsy, but it should be able to at least sustain through this quest and get it done. We can't be surprised thanks to the Book of Intuition that I went for. And we have a boosted scouting chance and trap disarm on her. We might want that boosted trap disarm on him, but he needs these trinkets. Actually, yeah, it's all right. Organize the bag. That's our essentials up there. We have a spare shovel and 1 of each of these that we can try to use to get loot early on in the dungeon. I'll take a 4th key, but this should be all we need.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, it was a calculated decision. I want his speed as fast as possible, and I know that he can stress heal, so... Okay, first fight.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nice. Got it. Let's make sure we don't miss.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Confidence.
We still had a
surges as
chance
the
to
enemy
miss, but
crumbles.
very low.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Damn. Fair enough. Wow, they're getting really lucky with the crits, eh?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
We're all right.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, health is looking good. Let's go for a stun on this guy, see if I can get a couple more stress heals on the party. Son of a bitch. And another crit, just to tie it all together.
Palpable fear.
These guys have been undoing all the stress heals that I've gotten and adding more stress just based on like repeated lucky crits. It's kind of annoying.
Secrets and
right.
wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place. In Radiance, may we find victory.
You fool. Now I just get to finale back. Oh, he played himself. Alright. You're gonna regret that. Finale can't miss. That's the beautiful part about it. It's just free damage that he just gave us.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Who has more dodge? This guy does. So we're gonna guarantee the damage on him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Now let's just buff everybody's accuracy once to make sure this guy with his 12 dodge doesn't give us a hard time. Very nice. Massive heal.
Momentary abatement.
Very nice.
Falls, a faint hope
Maybe we can finally start getting a handle on the stress. Let's mark this guy for rapid execution. And hopefully they don't get too many crits. Hopefully we can start to reverse the stress, you know? Let's use Serpent Sway to shield her from physical damage. Stun him so that they only get one attack this turn instead of two. That's one less chance to suffer a crit, right?
Time to perform beyond one's limits.
I don't think we have a camping protection ability, so I might not want to camp. Even if we did, I'd probably just end up getting a shield breaker nightmare anyway.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Actually, she does have Sanctuary. It's still a semi-risky endeavor, due to the fact that we might get the shield breaker nightmare, but I could try. It gives me an opportunity to counter a lot of the stress buildup on everybody except for the shield breaker. Come on, attack the shield breaker. She's actually got her shield up.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Well, if we don't get the warning that reinforcements are coming, I'd kind of like to just keep on stress healing, you know? If we do have a shield breaker nightmare, then we're gonna want to make sure we have high health for it and low stress on the shield breaker herself. Let's lights out.
Terrors
Wrap it
may
up.
indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
That was risky, but we didn't have to regret it. Now, let's get rid of the jades. Take the extra food, I can feast. And then get rid of the blood, take the crests, leave the rest. Alright.
A spark without kindling is a
So-
goal without hope.
Shield Breaker Nightmare is definitely happening. We don't need to use Sanctuary. Let's use Pet Talk to reduce her incoming stress. Use Adder's Embrace to improve her Blight resist. Alright. Let's go.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require
Two
only
stealth
the strength
targets.
to follow it.
This could be rough. Not gonna lie, this could be pretty rough.
Seeks to claim its quarry.
Let's just make sure that we don't miss, or at least greatly reduce the chance of missing. And boost our speed. A lot of this might be determined by action economy. Wow.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Good start. Very good start, I like it. Yeah, 12% more crit while stealthed. These guys are the dangerous ones. Ideally, you can de-stealth them right away, but you can't always manage, right? Yeah, let's put that up. Make sure she's at least protected from a physical front, and then I will try to mark and obliterate one of these guys.
Precision.
Nice.
And power. Well struck.
Sweet. We need that, man. Really need it. Disrupt their action economy, go for a stun. Shit, of course we missed it. Okay. I only have one bleed cure and one blight cure. Jesus Christ. We have a speed buff on the entire party too, and they're just like, I don't care. We're all gonna go first because fuck you, that's why. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Facing the abyss.
Let's use the bandage on him. Fucking heal for 2, you gotta be kidding. Oh man, this is going great. All right. Oh fuck, I could have used Skeet Shot the whole time and I could have de-stealthed. I could have de-stealthed these two guys pretty much right away. Might not have made much difference, but
Hold
anti-venom,
or expire.
group heal. He's dead when he moves. We are in danger, though, in danger of dead party members here.
Unforgiving.
Oh, terrific. Yeah, perfect. Solid. Jesus. Okay, decent. We might be okay. It just depends on how these next few turns go. I should be thankful they're not focus firing the shield breaker down. Alright. Yeah, I can't believe it. I could have used Skeet Shot and instantaneously de-stealth these guys. However, even if I had, at best I would have stopped a couple of crits, but they still would have been guarded by the Rattlers in the middle, right? Nice.
Annihilated.
A good end. And she didn't get an affliction. It's honestly the best outcome we could have hoped for.
And improvement.
It's far from ideal, but it is the best we could have hoped for. Oh god.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
All right. I think that'll do. And we can save one for another fight. Oh, shit. Worst case scenario. A party that's crazy fast with stupid high dodge. Yay. And they cause bleeds just to, like, add to the pressure a lot. Fucking insane. The game's trying so hard to kill us here.
The blood quickens.
I have to take out the dogs first. I can't focus on the stress dealer. I really can't. Let's put up Serpent Sway. It might stop her from getting Death's Door. Another heal. We really don't have much damage output on this party, but now that everybody's accuracy is buffed, let's go to town, attacking with whoever can. That's one dog down.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
We blocked the physical harm, but we did end up getting rabies. Son of a bitch.
Masterfully executed.
All right, that dog is down. We got a lot of fires to put out right now, man. A lot of fires to put out. Okay, the dogs are dead, so the bleed problem is dealt with, but we still have the stress dealer, and he's just going to town on our entire party, so...
A death by injury.
Insane. We have a health and stress problem to deal with. We'll try to stall as long as we can to accomplish that. Nice. We needed that crit heal, dude. That's... Thank you. Another day in Darkest Dungeon, right, boys? Just another day in paradise. She's taking 50% less stress right now, which is nice. All right, he's dead. Next turn, he's gonna bleed out. So let's just try to get some restoration. The party looks serviceable.
On its own.
We'll manage. Jesus. The worst fight we could have had. And we managed somehow. Let's bypass that crate. For now, we'll get it on the way back.
Herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Treasure room. Look at that. Okay. We'll go lights out after this fight. To loot. Oh my god.
Twisted and made merciless.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I swear the game is like, I'm being punished for being really good at it. You know what I mean? How's my backline damage? Well, I mean, fair enough, but I might want to mark that guy. I want to damage him as much as you guys do, but we need to do some preparations here. Son of a bitch. I love how I can boost everybody's accuracy and still just miss. It's fucking annoying. Alright. I'm gonna want to just use Ballad. I need to completely change the action economy here.
Ears.
Yay! His first fucking attack is a crit. Who would have guessed? I'm gonna use that bandage. Okay.
The promise of safety.
Nice. Jesus, we need good graces like that right now, because we're in so much trouble, dude. I'm gonna clear marks on our party. His attack is dangerous enough before the marks come into it, you know? Okay. Their most dangerous offensive asset is now incapacitated briefly. Fucking hell. I hate this dungeon. It's just been so annoyingly, brutally punishing. You know, like... The Dismiss is gonna bleed out. This guy needs to be stunned or else we can't fucking attack him in the back there. Stunned or killed, whichever works. Okay. I might be able to stop him. Nope. From using Collect Call. I wanted to, but I couldn't. That's a massive fucking buff. Oh, that's annoying. The Jester's Finale is a possibility. I can't mark him. We gotta go for pure damage and we gotta do it fast. Okay. Yeah, we gotta move forward with the Jester. The only way we survive this is if we pop a Finale. So let's move him forward. We are in so much trouble. Oh God. I knew it. Fucking knew it. These guys, when they're buffed, they crit like 100% of the time.
Heroism or cowardice.
The Jester kind of came in clutch there.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
14 to 24. We're not even. Yo, we got a fucking life-saving crit. Oh my God. I am so done with this fucking dungeon, dude.
Be wary. triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh yeah, right. The fucking treasure room that I forgot to get. Alright,
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
I might actually have to get out of here in order to not die.
Trickery and boogeymen.
Unfortunately, it's gotten that bad, you know? Ugh. She might die. I'm gonna take the risk because I want this loot over here. Yeah, she's dead.
Blood soaks the soil.
Alright, whatever.
The evil therein.
Another one bites the dust.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here, dude. That was insanely bad.
Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all.
We just got, like,
A fresh irritant.
humiliated. Well, the problem is we had to suffer through so much, right? Like, we had the nightmare sequence, which we managed, and then we had that fight with 3 dogs and a madman, which we managed, and then we get another collector, which we also manage. But we end up with a bleed that we can't get rid of, and we lose a hero, right? Like, it's... That was the most darkest dungeon that we've done in the entire playthrough so far. That was the most darkest dungeon type dungeon that we've ever done. Alright, we have an upgraded shield breaker here. Natural Swing Highwayman.
Elusive, evasive, persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
Well, we're definitely keeping this guy if he has natural swing. We don't need to lock it in yet. We can start using him right away. And we have an upgraded shield breaker. For what it's worth. Photomania, less stress, lazy eye, obsessed with the paranormal. Let's go to the Warrens and just sort of relax in there for a bit. We gotta level up some lobies that we feel we might need for the farmstead and the Crimson Court. God, I hate our heroes. We have the worst roster, like, ever. Now, this guy could totally help. Yeah, we'll level up that leper. He could help in the farmstead, at least. This guy will definitely take. And we'll do an antiquarian run with him. So we'll give him boosted melee and accuracy for... Yeah. Boosted crit and accuracy all around. Put her right there. They're not very fast though, so I will want to have some form of sustain in this party. She would do. We're gonna give him Barristan's head. Because our heals are less than sufficient in this party. And then we'll give her boosted accuracy and crit for melee skills. Boosted speed for using Protect Me. And the leper is easy enough to trinket for. We give him an accuracy boost. The biggest accuracy boost possible. Okay. Dipsomania is not good to take here. It may force interaction with a couple of curios.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes. Exposed to a killing blow. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
As long as the leper can reliably deliver his payload, we should be fine.
Quickly the tide turns. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Pretty worried about this. These guys hit hard on marked targets and they cause blight. And with the way our luck has been going, the game is just waiting for an opportunity to utterly murk us, so
Inspiration.
We'll see how it goes.
Improvement.
Okay, clutch. Decently fucking clutch.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay.
In Radiance, may we find victory. Watch your step. The match is struck. A
He's getting
blazing
fucked
star
up.
is born.
Holy shit. Alright, we're just gonna eat food on him. and him. Make sure everybody's covered. Oh yeah. Okay, this could be really rough. I might actually want to just focus my damage on the front too and not use the riposte strategy. I can use riposte, but I shouldn't use protect me. Because if I mark him on purpose, these guys will fuck me up. We got lucky, we got a surprise, so... Oh, that's not lucky. That's fucking annoying. And then he goes first too. Terrific. Alright. I love how we gave him 2 accuracy trinkets and he still couldn't clutch for us. And then she gets fucking double hit. Oh yeah, and then they're gonna outspeed us, right? Alright, let's just mark him. We'll try to make him a bait target. Jesus. There's only so much I can take, man. Like, sooner or later, I'm just gonna stop playing this and play 7 Days to Die for the day, because I feel like I'm getting, really unfairly punished too consistently. And I'm doing fine. Like, we beat the Collector, we beat the Shieldbreaker's Nightmare, we beat everything in front of us, but it's just the fact that it keeps putting things like this in front of us, you know?
These shadows, but yonder,
it's treating us like shit.
Of gold. A decisive pummeling. There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
I pretty much have enough resources to keep him alive.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
But the game has to let up soon, right? Like, it can't just keep going like this.
Terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
We have no more food because I've had to use all of our food for fucking healing. Annoyingly enough, like, we've just been getting shit on the whole dungeon.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
It's a 90% of rooms dungeon. I think I'll go through here. Either way, we have 2 fights left. Right on, Death's Door. It's what I like to see.
The true test. Hold fast or expire.
Fucking hell. At least he survived. I like this guy. He's got fucking an accuracy boost, right? I don't want to lose him, but it's just looking like the game's gonna force us. Yeah, he's got 179 stress.
Another one falls. Masterfully executed.
There it goes. Heart attack. Yeah, he died.
Wasted in the pursuit of glory.
I don't know, man. I'm not enjoying this playthrough nearly as much as the last one. Like, sure, we got the experienced recruits in the wagon, but I feel like the game's pissed at me for beating it. You know what I mean? It really feels that way. I know it's not true. I know it's not. But I think I just want to take a long break from Darkest Dungeon and call it quits. We had a huge victory just beating the game, but now it feels like the game is sulking about it. and that it's just deliberately being a douchebag. And I don't really want to play it anymore for now, so I'm going to schedule a 7 Days to Die stream and we'll hop in that. Start a new series. Yeah, there just comes a point where the game doesn't let up. I know I had a lot of money and I know I wasn't exactly upgrading my characters, but it's like I had really powerful trinkets, and when the game knew I couldn't miss anymore, it just started throwing me fights that were extremely borked against me, right? And what's crazy is we were actually seeing the game do that very early on. Like, I'd enter a dungeon with people with high stress, and then for the first 3 fights, it would give me 2 stress casters in the back. Like, just insane shit, you know? All right, episode 1, attempt 4. I guess I'll schedule it for 9, because that gives us some time to prepare. We'll add a redirect into the new stream. All right, let's generate that world together now, and we'll do all the back-end stuff during this stream before we start the next one. I'm going to go top up my coffee. All right, let's generate a new world. So this is, we'll do Traderless 5 for this. We're just gonna skip over 4. All right, advanced generation. LBDR, Traderless 5. Zajilaj territory. Or Zayilaye, however the fuck you would say that. Okay, we're shrinking the pine forest size down to 5%. Everything else remains default. Hello, Brian. Welcome, buddy. It's wonderful to see you. Darkest Dungeon, we're calling it quits. The game just kept shitting on us and we didn't like it, so we're gonna start a 7 Days series real soon. I already scheduled the stream. We're just gonna generate the world and do all the back-end stuff in this stream before we start it. God, I'm so underslept today. So underslept, man. I got like 4.5 hours of sleep, maybe 5 if I'm lucky. Zuzi had to get up early in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep after I saw her off. So like, I'm just living on coffee right now. I still took a cold shower in the hopes that it would, like, you know, uptick my dopamine, but it's just not the same when you're this tired. Anyway, we have 2 towns here. This time. 2 towns. Okay. All right, now we need to go to this PC, users, app data, roaming, 7 days to die, generated worlds, and we go to this one, the one we just made, prefabs. We need to leave a Trader Joel somewhere in the world, just so we can turn in challenges. We'll leave him. Okay, that'll do. So we've removed all traders from the world except for one, and I'm considering making the entire world burnt biome. Well, not the entire world, but overwriting the pine forest with it, but I feel like that might be a stupid idea. It's just sort of like when I think about the challenge, it seems fun, but then when I think about just a feral burn zombie running up on us, setting us on fire, and then a vulture swooping down and finishing the job, it doesn't have that appeal. You know what I mean? So we'll pass. We'll do things the reasonable way. All right. I'm going to grab the chat from the new stream and then we'll switch over to that one. All right, guys. I'll see you right over there, okay?